Lesson 3. 3 types of communities. Mark an X in the box next to the picture that shows the kind of community you live in. What kind of community do you live in? If your community is in the countryside, where there is plenty of open space, then you live in a rural community. If you live in a large city, you live in an urban community. If you live in a suburban community, you live near a large city. Rural communities. Belle Plaine, Iowa, is a rural community. It is in the countryside. Belle Plaine is in Benton County. It is about 40 miles southwest of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Today, about 3,000 people live in Belle Plaine. They like to get together and have fun during the year. On the 4th of July, there are fireworks, music, and a parade. One special kind of parade is a tractorcade. More than 500 tractors parade through Belle Plaine and other rural communities in Iowa. I will know what rural, suburban, and urban communities are like. Vocabulary: rural, urban, suburban. Some people in rural communities work on farms and live in farmhouses. Farmers grow corn, wheat, and many other crops. People in larger towns and cities depend on these farms for fresh fruits and vegetables. People in rural communities depend on other communities too. They travel to suburban or urban communities. These communities have large malls or places with many stores. People from rural communities can buy clothing, toys, and groceries they need in these stores. 1. Write about what you might see in a rural community. Suburban communities. Dale City, Virginia, is a suburban community. It is about 30 miles away from Washington, D.C. Dale City is located in Prince William County in the northern part of Virginia. Today, about 71,000 people live in Dale City. Like other suburban communities, there are many houses with yards lining the streets of Dale City. You can also expect to see a library, a post office, stores, a movie theater, and parks there. Take a short drive, and you will find a water park and a very large shopping mall. People of Dale City are proud of their suburban community. When there is litter on the streets of Dale City, people help clean it up. They cut the grass and clean streets, just like people in other suburban communities around our country and the world do. There are plenty of activities to keep children busy in Dale City. They can go for a swim at the community pool or play basketball in a local park. They can also join a baseball or soccer league. Many people who live in suburban communities work in a nearby city. Some people who live in Dale City work in Washington, D.C., while some drive their cars or trucks on busy highways. Others choose to take an express bus to work. People began moving to suburban communities to get away from the crowded cities. New highways help suburban communities grow. People could get to the city safely and quickly, so living in the suburbs became more popular. Highways made coming back from the city easy too. Get off at an exit, and you are almost home. 2. Generalize. List 2 facts that support this generalization. There are many activities that children in Dale City can enjoy. Urban communities. People live, work, and play in urban communities like San Francisco, California. Today, about 800,000 people live in San Francisco. Most live in apartment buildings and row houses. Row houses share walls. In San Francisco and other cities, people work in tall buildings or skyscrapers. Many people from suburban communities travel to San Francisco to work. They may also come to shop in stores, visit museums, and eat at restaurants. Some travel to San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge by car or bus. Others ride ferry boats. Once inside the city, people can ride cable cars through San Francisco's hilly streets. 3. Compare and contrast. Underline the words in the chart that show how the population in each type of community is different.